Black Friday 2025 was the busiest day that the toy store has ever had, and it went really smooth. Okay, it is Sunday morning, and we're just going to kind of take a look at what's going on here. We were closed yesterday because of the weather. It was really bad yesterday. Nobody was out and about. We went ahead and closed. We did a whatnot show, but let's talk about Black Friday before we get into all of that. Crazy madness. I want to just give a shout out to everyone that worked on Black Friday. They made the whole thing go really smooth. We had 4 people in here helping us out. My brother was here, and we cleared out a ton of toys out of the shop. We did our best to try to restock as we were going, but we definitely sold some toys. And in the middle of the big rush, we had people lined up before we even kind of opened the doors, right? Santa Bill came in and he bought a ton of stuff. I mean, I wasn't expecting Santa Bill to come in, but he really bought some items and it was a lot of fun. Lego was probably the biggest selling item. We drained a lot of Lego out of here. We pulled everything we had from the back, brought it out front to fill in the gaps, but we sold a ton of Lego. It was crazy in here. I'm gonna try to drop some footage, give everyone an idea what we're looking at, but it was madness. And we recovered pretty good yesterday with bringing stuff out, filling in the gaps, but there's still some big time holes in here. Lots of items. It's kind of a fugazi, right? It looks like there's a bunch of items here, but when you start pushing things around, you've got empty spots. I don't even know what to talk about in terms of what we sold. I spent a lot of time in here yesterday trying to re-inventory, but it is what it is. Now, let's talk about this week. It is going to be crazy. We've got 4 deliveries so far that are coming into the toy store this week. It's a lot, and we want to bump over to Toy Store 2.0 because I want to show everybody what we got going here. Whatnot orders. Okay, now look at this. 1, not all the way full, 2, 3, 4, 5 Gaylords of packages for the post office from our Whatnot show on Black Friday and the Whatnot show yesterday. That's about 400 packages, I want to say. 350, 400 packages. So Whatnot is going pretty crazy. But what do I got to do in here? I was actually going to do a Whatnot show today, but I think we've just got too much going on. I'm going to push it off until Monday. It'll be an afternoon game time decision. I'm going to be working on this back here. I need to clear all of this stuff out to make some room for the deliveries. Now, the packages that are sitting here, they're sending a box truck. The post office finally came through, thankfully, and they will be sending a big box truck to pick these up. Just like we get our deliveries, they're going to be taking stuff out of here. So that, I think, is going to happen tomorrow afternoon about 3 o'clock. So we will have a delivery between then and now. So I'm going to get all of this out of the way, push these pallets over. I'm going to be working on this pile of stuff back here. It looks worse than it is. It really does. This just stuff kind of piled, but it should clean out pretty fast. Myra's coming in today to help me out. And I got to tell you, I was really impressed with everybody on Black Friday. It was like clockwork. We have the best employees here doing the job that they're in, or they wouldn't be here. If they weren't good at what they did, we would get rid of them. We're not like that. We got a great team here, and I can't say enough about that. But right now, I'm building out Cyber Monday's Whatnot show. We're going to be having some of these Mr. Beast Lab Tigers. I want to talk about those. The Black Friday show on Whatnot, I wasn't impressed. I did some research afterwards, was on Reddit looking around. I don't know if you call that research, but it was kind of the consensus of most people that were running Black Friday shows that the numbers were way down. and we felt that. And it kind of makes sense. They offered a commission-free scenario where if you sold on Black Friday and you did the paperwork, you got free commission or no commission on your orders, I mean. And if it wasn't for that no commission, we wouldn't have done very well. We would have got rinsed. But it was okay. We ran a 3-hour show. We slowed it down and we got through it. The toy store was so busy. It was all a blur. Friday was a complete blur to me. But it is Sunday, and I am going to get into this. I'm going to get into all of that and move some things around. What were the big sellers besides Lego? Santa Bill bought all of those Joker mobiles. So we had the Joker mobiles on sale, and there's a couple more up there. I forgot about those, honestly. But he came in, he bought all of those. He was going crazy in here. He was just like, give me 10 of that, give me all of those, give me all of those. Kind of what Santa Bill does, and it was really cool. He spent a lot of money, and I've talked about Santa Bill before. This is his second or third year with us. Third year he's been coming here. He buys all the toys for the hospitals here in Peoria, and he goes, and it's a big thing. They do a huge parade with Santa Bill, and it is awesome that he comes in here and we give him a really good deal, and we enjoy helping that cause out. So that's really about all I got to say about that. We did sell some of those big balls way back there. And this week we've got some case pack loads coming in, and we got a couple Lego heavy buys coming in. It's crazy how things have just shifted. Whatnot has shifted the landscape for us, allows us to get through some of that inventory that might otherwise sit around the shop, so we can buy more, better inventory for the store. And it's just crazy how much the landscape has shifted. But I'm going to get into this. I've been talking this whole video. We'll kind of check in. I do have the toy store open early. I need to get the TV fired up there, but this won't take very long. It's just moving some stuff around. The suitcases, we pulled those out for Black Friday. We sold maybe 10 of the big suitcases, so I wish I wouldn't have brought all those out here. We sold 7 or 8 of these princess style kitchens, and yes, it was a lot of fun. But I'm gonna get the shop fired up and then we'll jump back into it. We are picking back up on Monday morning. So I stayed late last night, got a lot of this cleaned out, but I still have a little ways to go before that delivery gets here. Should be about 3 hours, so I've got some time to finish what I'm doing. Right now, I am just gonna kind of go through the rest of this Gaylord, get some toys priced off these tables, and then we will be ready. Now, I know we've got some case pack loads coming. I believe they'll be here tomorrow, right? I believe it's 8, maybe 10 pallets of case pack. And then there'll be another load behind that. Some bigger loads coming. So it's going to be, there's a lot going on, but it starts right here. And just need to get this cleared off so we can get 6 Gaylords in here. The post office, they should be here 3 o'clock. I believe that's the appointment time. We've got a Whatnot show at noon, and that's really it. Man, this took a lot of work. I was here till 7:30 last night. Got in here today. It's about 7:30 now in the morning, maybe earlier, I don't know. And things are moving pretty good. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good 3 weeks, I think. Christmas coming up. And I found this animator stuff is really cool. This is Ariel. I'm going to throw her in the toy store. Cobra Commander classified series. I love this stuff. I just sent off some pieces to get graded from my personal collection of G.I. Joe. I collect the 3 3/4, a Real American Hero run, 82 to 94. I sent 3 pieces off to AFA to get graded. Hopefully they come back good. We will see. Mr. Beast Lab stuff, we've got a whole bunch of it left right here. I'd say 50, maybe a few more. Black Friday didn't go as well as we wanted to on Whatnot. I kind of touched on it in the first part of the video. I thought it would pop off a lot better. It just didn't happen. So I'm going to start in on this, get this done right away. I'll make up some poly bags of Lego. We have like 500 poly bags of Lego, 6 or 7 different sets. And here's most of it over here. Creator 3-in-1s. You got Minecraft somewhere. It's got the Santa Claus. I thought I just saw him this birthday one. Minecraft. There's Star Wars in here. Poly bags, really popular. Stocking stuffers, more in there. And if I remember right, the count was about 500 of those. That's really where we're at. That's kind of all I got. I'm just going to cap off the video. And we're going to do a good job this time of going through the 6 Gaylords of stuff. I really want to show everybody the kind of toys we're getting into the shop, what's moving. And I want to get this cleaned off. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's where we're at. And I hope everybody's having a good start to your week. My truck keeps going off here, but that's going to be a video. Busiest Black Friday we've ever had, our 3rd one. The toy store's popping off, whatnot's popping off. Feel really blessed, and the future is going to be crazy. Don't want to get into that too much, but I hope everybody has a good start to your week. Until next time, I will see you later.